2025 brand spanking new Raptor R. This is the sickest truck on the road right now. Definitely the competition for the TRX or the Elephant that they're coming out with. This thing's got like 9,000 horsepower. It's insane, badass truck, 4x4, lifted on monster truck tires. The thing's awesome. Now we're putting a special system on there. It's called the Borla Attack. Shout out to Borla once again, hooking us up with the best system on the market. You guys can see it, Borla Attack. Does have a valve control setup, so we're swapping out the valves from the factory to the Borla setup. This exhaust system is absolutely outrageous. Has the cross-flow X pipe or switch fire X pipe that they're known for. Got the Borla baffles right here, you guys can see it. Some more patented Borla technology. And then has this crazy ass setup in the back for the mufflers, which look insane as well. Like the recirculation pipes to open and close the valves. And then, like I said, just a Borla Attack muffler, which is pretty awesome. The stock system is extremely restrictive. Got this 55-gallon barrel right here for a muffler. Got this 2 stock valves with an X pipe in the rear, which is again pretty crazy. I don't really know why they're doing all this for the. It's just a supercharged V8. They're doing a lot with the factory exhaust. Borla simplified it, made it a lot more efficient, lighter, performed better, and they did their thing with the stainless steel precision. So the factory exhaust starts with this roller coaster pipe, the loop-de-loop. Now the special Ford Performance loop-de-loop pipe. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Borla said, screw all that shit. This is bullshit, Ford. It's not doing it. We'll slap a Crossfire X pipe on that thing. So you get rid of this loop-de-loop pipe. I'm not sure what this was for or what this was intended for. Maybe some, reducing drone or equalize the system length. Whatever the case is, we got rid of it. And like I said, we're doing the switch fire midsection from Borla. Does have a X-flow, cross-flow equalization system there to the Borla baffles, and then the Borla Attack. We're trashing the stock muffler. Customer actually wants to keep it because it is a 2025 brand spanking new system. And yeah, just continues to the 3-inch tailpipes. Does have these factory tailpipes with 2 resonators in the back. The Borla system comes with no resonators and some nicer tips. These are black powder coated. Those are black chrome. Those are gonna look a lot better. Also comes with the heat shields and everything. The Borla system comes with the heat shield so it doesn't burn anything. And yeah, we're gonna put this shit together, man, show you guys what it looks like, and then you guys say, hear what it sounds like. All said and done, completed, installed with the black chrome tips, looking pretty sick. Full 3-inch exhaust, full stainless steel, black chrome, looking crispy, dog. I love this setup. I think it's the best setup on the market. Not many companies are actually making anything for this Raptor R. You guys can tell it's a Raptor R because it says Raptor and then the R is red. You guys notice that? It still says Raptor, but it's a Raptor R. Side of the truck says R. So it's not the V6. That one sucks. This is the real one right here. $180,000 truck, badass. Like I said, fully decked out. Got the Fox suspension on that thing. Look at these things, baby. Thing's insane. Super shocks on this thing. All right, then got pretty beefy ass rear end. Got the Borla Attack with the crazy ass baffle system in there. Got the valves on there, so it opens and closes, makes it loud, makes it quiet. You have all the factory settings you would get from the stock setup. Does have the Borla baffles in the back. Really cool placement. That's a patented Borla technology. That's the Attack baffle. It has 4 barrels inside to give it that crazy Borla Attack sound that everybody wants. Then, like I said, Borla Attack muffler to more 3-inch pipe, stainless steel. 2 more Borla Attack baffles, which is pretty intense. This is the most Borla baffles I've seen on a system ever. 4 total. 2 up front, 2 in the back. Borla baffles, baby. Patented technology. So don't mess with them because they'll sue your ass. Anyways, system continues to the front. Does have this crossover X pipe contraption. It's called the switch fire X pipe. All right, individually ported to give it better performance and better equalization setup. Borla has tested this rigorously. They've done their job. They run R&D from January to December, guys. They're running serious R&D. And you can trust Borla because it's made in America. It's not made in that China bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to China for not doing its job. And shout out to America. Boom, made in USA. You see that, guys? We support our troops too over here at G Exhaust. So that's the Raptor R. It's all about America today, guys. And this is that stock system. Complete bullshit. A lot of doohickeys on this exhaust that I don't know what they were thinking. Ford was like, let's overanalyze and you know, overdevelop, and this is what they came up with. Borla's like, psh, smack that shit off the car. We'll develop some sick shit, and we did it. So boom, and that's Gio. He's the guy who put everything together. Shout out to Gio. Yeah. We got the 25 Raptor R. This is by far the sickest Ford I've seen in a long time, man. It's a supercharged V8. It's got like 1,000 horsepower, which is kind of outrageous. The real numbers will be up here somewhere. But it's the Ford Raptor R. It's not that V6 bullshit. This thing comes with a GT500 supercharged V8 in there, which is pretty awesome. You guys can see it says Raptor and then Aura, all right, which is fucking awesome. It's got a pretty sweet looking truck. It comes with a black and white with the red orange trim on there. I guess that's like the Raptor, you know, styling, which looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm not sure if those are like rim plates or rim guards, I guess, for when you're Baja-ing, because there's Baja mode in that thing, which is pretty cool. So I guess this thing's made for like the dunes, you know? I'm gonna show you a clip of Napoleon Dynamite's grandma in the dunes. And yeah, so this thing's meant to jump. It's got lights pretty much everywhere, factory all the way through. The front grille looks super mean. Got this like carbon fiber finish on it, which looks awesome. The Ford logo looking sweet. Got the R right there for the Raptor. The tail lights are all brand new. They've updated this truck completely. There's no more old technology in this thing. As you can see, it got supercharged. You hear that whine. Supercharged V8. Same thing out of a, I believe it's a 5.2 supercharged engine. Same thing out of the GT500. And the truck is badass, man. I mean, this is the direct competition for the TRX. And, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I hated the regular Raptors for such a long time. Then we worked on one of these, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, this is a little bit nicer than the TRX. The TRX haven't switched up in the last 5 years. This is a brand new Ford monster. They went away from that electric bullshit and went supercharged V8 on them, which is badass, guys. We highly recommend you get more V8s. So, you know, America's built on gas. So I'm gonna show you guys the rest of this car. It does have a factory air intake. Hopefully the guy hits me up a little bit later. We upgrade the air intake. You get more of that whine, that a little bit more of that, and then upgrade the air intake. Get that supercharger, more airflow. Made that Borla exhaust sound even better. It does have some factory vents out the side. I guess these are actually functional vents, which are pretty sweet. I feel the heat coming out of the engine. I guess it needs it, you know, when it's Baja-ing. And then you got these side steps, which are pretty awesome as well. They're rhino coated. And yeah, let me show you guys the interior. Do an interior review on the Ford Raptor 2025. Sticker still on the bitch. Brand spanking new. It's got like 100 miles on it, man. I mean, customer just got it literally yesterday. Calls us up. He's like, Dad, do Borla exhaust on it. So we hook him up. We get him a Borla system. We slap it on there. He actually purchased his Borla. You could hook us up, you know, with the sale, but whatever. You know, we have really the best prices in town when it comes down to Borla. We move more Borla than almost anybody in the United States. So, you know, if you are looking for a Borla system, highly recommend you call us. Check pricing with us. We'll definitely beat whatever price you're getting online. So yeah, man, another really cool feature about this Raptor is you got this thing right here. Shift knob goes down, laptop goes out. Laptop table or lunch table or picnic table or rolling table. It's pretty sweet. I think that's pretty cool. Definitely useful. And then you got, obviously, you know, the center console, which is super deep, goes all the way down to the transmission. It's kind of nuts. And for your coins, you know. So that's pretty cool. This thing comes back up. Come on, come on. Pretty sweet. Put that thing in drive. I'm not gonna go in drive, don't worry. Back in park. So got this massive 32-inch screen on that bitch. Looks pretty cool. All touchscreen, zone lighting. So yeah, I'm not gonna mess with this guy's settings. And then the new steering wheel. Got the Raptor R steering wheel with some carbon fiber trim around. Got the red stitching. Got all the buttons right here. You got this cool R button, which is pretty sweet. Doesn't really do much. I thought that was pretty weird. It just takes you to my modes, which is odd. Doesn't change it to R mode. And then you have an exhaust button right here, which you could cycle through quiet, which is sick because it's pretty damn quiet. Valves completely closed. And then you got normal, opens up a little bit. And then you got S for sports, a little bit more sound. And then you got freaking Baja, man, which is awesome. That's for the desert, which streams. Sounds like that supercharger opens up a little bit more. And then you got these pretty sweet seats on there. Got the Raptor badging pretty much everywhere. Got the suede and leather trim with the red, with the red kind of fading inside the seats. Got the red stitching, and these are Recaro seats, which are pretty awesome. You guys can see that. Nice little Recaro badging on there. Pretty pimp. Super comfortable, man. I mean, if you ask me, I'm good, bro. How you doing? You all right? Good. That's what's up. She's not Jewish. Anyways, then you have all these auxiliary lights right here. I guess this is all from the switches and the lights and everything. And yeah, man, this says F series, huh? Oh yeah, sick. Where's that button? All right. You also have a, oh no, fuck. Oh, this one right here. You also have a full moonroof with the surround sound speakers and microphones, which is pretty sweet. I mean, this thing's badass, guys. I'm gonna close this real quick. Show you guys the rest of the rest of the moon. Sick ass moon roof. Got that glass roof on that thing. Pretty sweet interior, guys. I think this does compete with the TRX, man. TRX got to step it up for a supercharged V8 truck. I mean, you get a lot of truck for the money. Which one's better? Which ones you guys like? You like the TRX Ram, or you like the Ford Raptor R? I think the Raptor's a lot more expensive right now, but it's brand new, guys. We'll see what the prices do in the next few months, and yeah, that's the Ford Raptor R, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to Borla for hooking it up with the system, and it's badass, guys. We highly recommend Borla for your Raptor R. They also make it for the TRX, just saying, You can find them on our website, gexhaust.com, and we're local at Gexhaust Davy and Gexhaust Oakland Park. So like, comment, subscribe, share this with anybody with a Ford.